Okay, we're gonna connect up the drain. So we have to go down into the crawl space and connect the pipes to the overflow and the waste. Okay, so I'm gonna run downstairs and we'll go take a look at that. Okay, so we are in the crawl space now, and up there you can see the overflow. Up top there, maybe it's in the shadows. And here is the waste on the floor of the tub. Okay, so what we have to do is get a short piece of pipe to stick the T in there so that we can get a measurement. Okay, so I'm going to hold the T up to the pipe here, and then I'm going to mark the length I need from that one there. Okay. Now I'm going to cut that. Ah, shit. Someone stole my battery. Hang on. Okay, now that I have a battery, crawl spaces are never fun to crawl in and out of. I got the battery and used my new Makita large full-size reciprocating saw. Works great. Okay. That. So what I'm doing here is I'm turning the P-trap because I know it's got some nasty water inside of it. So I turn it up like that and I let the water drain out, and then I will loosen the compression nut and pull it out of there. And what I'm going to do is replace that with a male threaded to female coupler, and we'll glue the new ABS P-trap into that. That's the compression nut coming off. Here's the P-trap. Just kind of checking the fit and how it's going to line up to the waste pipe coming down from the tub. And I see that I'm going to have to extend the P-trap out from that connection about 5 inches.
Now I measure from here.
I measure from the inside where the pipe seats in the fitting down to where it seats inside of the P-trap fitting. So you have the length between the pipes plus an extra 3/4 inch on each end going into the hubs of the pipes. And there goes that Makita reciprocating saw again. Love that thing. A couple $100 plus the battery. So I will confess that I did glue the T above between the overflow and the waste, so that is all connected nicely and glued up. And now I'm going to glue this pipe into the outlet, the bottom of the T. But what I did do is somehow I forgot to glue the pipe to the P-trap down below. So when I went to test the tub, I got water coming out of the P-trap connection. No big deal. I just turned the P-trap up, drained it out like I did with the old white one, and wiped it out, glued it. No problem. Everything works fine. So right there I've got it lined up with the P-trap, and now I have to cut a piece of pipe to extend the P-trap out far enough to make the connection to that down pipe. I also have to get the threaded coupler and put that onto the male threads that are in place there. So I'm just hooking up the P-trap to the bottom of that pipe I just glued in. I'm unscrewing that coupler. The coupler I've got there is actually a male coupler, which is too short, so I'm going to put in a female coupler and a short section of pipe. I am going to cheat here and use some silicone caulk on the threads. The silicone will basically last forever. There's not really a problem doing what I'm doing. It may not be totally kosher, but again, the silicone will last as long as it stays together. And you can unscrew it just like with Teflon tape and put it back together, so it's no big deal. I just didn't want to have to run to the store to get Teflon tape. Fiberglass dust. Just a little bit. Okay. And you can see I'm wearing my heavy-duty blue rubber gloves. A must. And that will seal that forever. But you could undo it if you had to. So I've already, I guess, cut the short piece of ABS extension pipe to go in that fitting, and now I'm just gluing it up. Usually I glue the hub first, and then I'll glue the pipe. The glue will stay in the hub, and less chance of making a mess handling it, whereas when you put glue on the outside of the pipe, you're more likely to touch the glue, and then once you do that, it starts getting everywhere. Okay, so I have stuck the section of pipe in there. Now I'm going to glue the P-trap end of it. This is a two-piece trap. This is actually a trap that does have a threaded connection on it, so it can be taken apart, unlike a regular glue trap, where you just glue the P-trap together and it's set forever. This one you can take apart if you need to. So just kind of dabbling glue on there a little bit. I've got it in the hub of the P-trap. Now I'm putting it on the pipe. Now I'm going to grab the P-trap and put it in. And there we go, it's all in. Except for I'm forgetting to glue the down pipe on the other side of the P-trap. Every once in a while you do something boneheaded. But I assure you, it was fixed about 5 minutes later. And now I'm putting in the laundry vent pipe. I had to drop that down to get it out of the way to install the waste section on the tub, because if you look very closely, zoom in, you can see I had to cut away some of the material on the old floor up there, because the waste connector is a very large sized unit, and so I needed more space around it to be able to get it up there. Okay, so I've got the pipe is pressed in place, and then I'll get some aluminum tape and put it together later. Here is the P-trap going into the waste pipe, and up there is the overflow and waste connection. Okay. This is the laundry room put back together. I have reactivated the laundry tub, sink, and here is how that ended up being. Nice, clean installation. You won't be able to see it, but there's all the plumbing for it down there. So everything is back to normal, 100% now. My battery is at 5% on the GoPro, so it's going to die any second. Okay, well anyway, there you go. It has 2 complete laundry rooms now. Okay, it's about 7 o'clock. I'm going to go home. Thanks for watching the videos. Hope you're enjoying the remodel. I will see you on the next